If you've ever had a moment where you've stood in your closet and looked at a piece of clothing and thought, I really should wear this, but nothing in me wants to wear it, then this video is for you. Today, I'm bringing you the 10 things you should never wear again. Not just because they might be outdated or unflattering, but because they actively block you from feeling like the most confident, powerful version of yourself. So today we're gonna count backwards, starting with number 10. The one color you've been told looks good on you, but you absolutely hate. So last year, I did this little experiment where I hired a color consultant to analyze my skin tone and tell me the best colors to wear. I had heard of so many people doing this, and I was just like, I wonder if I know the right colors for my skin tone. True story, I sent this woman pictures, filled out her quiz, and a couple days later, she sends me my report. As I scrolled through it, the first thing I saw was this big block of colors, which all happened to be my absolute favorite colors. There were magentas and olive greens. I could feel the excitement like bubbling up. But then I saw the text under this block of colors that said, do not wear these colors. So I keep scrolling and I land on the block of colors she suggested I wear. Unfortunately, they were all these pastel colors, all the ones that I hated. These colors definitely were not in my closet. And the whole point of my story is I'm not arguing with her. She's probably right. And I do now realize I look great in periwinkle blue, but there's a much bigger lesson here. And that is the best color for you is the one that lights you up. I talk to so many women who want to find the best colors for them, but I don't think that question solves the bigger issue. That being, wearing what truly lights you up from the inside. So if you don't love a color, it doesn't matter if it technically suits you, you'll never feel fully yourself in it. Give yourself permission to wear your colors, the ones that light you up inside. If you love red, but your color analysis says not to wear it, I am willing to bet there's a shade of red out there that's going to look divine on you. Okay, number 9. Clothes that hold bad memories. The dress you wore when you got dumped, the blazer from a job that drained you. There is a truth beyond truths about clothes, and that is that they hold energy. If something carries a bad memory and it's sitting in your closet, it is time to let it go and never wear it again. You don't need that reminder every time you get dressed. There's even like this psychological unspoken trauma that could get replayed in your body when you put on these pieces. Replace it with something that represents the next version of you, the one who's happy, the one who's thriving, the one that's today's version of you. And by the way, you're not victim to those memories on some of your favorite pieces that you're like, Melissa, I still like wearing that blazer. You can always rewrite the story on a piece, but that's a whole process. I'm happy to make that video if enough of you say you'd like me to make it, but just know you can rewrite and clean out energy on your clothing. That's definitely possible. Number 8, the viral trend that never felt right. Some trends look amazing. ... on someone else. Maybe you bought the dupe free people set because Instagram said so, but every time you put it on, you feel uncomfortable and not so good about yourself. This is a big one. And I want to give you a permission slip here. If a trend doesn't make you feel absolutely incredible, A, let it go, or B, skip it. Owning your own style instead of an influencer's style is always going to look better on you. I know that seems like common sense, but it's really important to come to terms with this in the mirror for yourself. And once you do, you can really be set free from those pieces that never worked to begin with. Number 7, shoes that make you miserable. Life, in my opinion, is too short for heels you can't walk in or flats that just straight up give you blisters. Comfortable can be sexy when it comes to shoes. One of my personal missions, when I of course don't have a broken leg, is hunting down the most comfy heels possible, because I do think wearing heels gives you that lift. It can add a little boost and a little confidence, but heels that hurt, in my opinion, is personal sabotage. What does it say when you tell yourself to wear something that causes pain on you all day? It's kind of a bit like self-abuse. And I think us women have gotten used to it, but we're gonna say goodbye to it in this tip. The beauty of all of this is you can have your cake and you can eat it too. I want you to commit to going on an adventure to find beautiful shoes that fit you really well and that don't hurt. They exist. Number 6, the one-day clothing. The one-day dress for when you finally lose the weight. The maybe I'll wear a gown collecting dust. The I should go to the gym leggings. If it's not for right now, it's not for you. That's one of my rules. I am super future focused. I took that StrengthsFinder test years ago, futuristic #1. So I'm always thinking about the future. And recently I've realized, wow, I feel like I'm literally cutting off my feel-good potential for today with how focused I am all the time on the future. So I declared to myself that it was time to break up with my future. Seriously, not in the sense of letting go of my dreams, but more in the sense of feeling desperate to be somewhere I'm not right now. What followed was me letting go of pieces of clothing that I've collected for one day. I now wear pieces that help me feel good today, right now, in this version, who's evolving and who is using today's energy to become tomorrow's version. And I'm telling you, this has been life-changing. So wear clothes for who you are today, not some future version of you that may or may not arrive. And the clearer you get here in the present, the more wonderful you're going to feel, I promise you. I want to be the woman who feels good today, so that's who I take into tomorrow. It's a little bit of a paradox, but it's so, so powerful. Number 5, clothes that were a good deal, but a bad choice. You might be like, Melissa, it was 70% off. It means nothing if you never wear it. Let's just say it out loud. A great deal on something you don't love is still a waste of money and a waste of your energy. We can probably all agree we've bought really good finds at great prices with this illusion that we will wear them, but then we never do. And sometimes you don't know that the piece you're getting on a deal is something you're actually never going to wear. But if you have pieces you've bought with tags still on, or that are holding a sense of obligation because they were an insane deal, give yourself grace, first of all, and permission to pass them on. Sometimes it's all you need to do is just be like, you were a great deal, didn't work for me, oh well, like it was an experiment. It's an opportunity to say, well, I guess I valued the price more than the piece, so I'll get better at fine-tuning what I really love in store aside from the deals. This tip, I think, gets at a certain FOMO when we're shopping that I think is important to talk about, and we don't have to feel guilty about it anymore. We love fashion. If you're here, you probably love your closet. You love what pieces have the opportunity to do when you put them on. It connects us to our most present, powerful, feel-good self. So experimenting with pieces you find in stores, especially at incredible deals, which is what my whole channel is basically about, it's all part of the fun. It's all good. It's what gives us bigger, better, beautiful lives. But these pieces in your closet that are collecting dust, you can let them go. You can release any guilt about not wearing them, even though they were a treasure you found in store. Number 4, clothes that don't reflect who you are right now. So I'm thankful for the last tips because they really support this one. Maybe at one point you were a boho queen, or you loved clean, classic pieces, or you used to wear all black and now you crave bold, beautiful color. Style is supposed to evolve. So stop wearing the pieces that feel like an old version of you. This tip is certainly easier said than done if you don't have a relationship with your present self. Whatever's making you feel really good is your present moment. When you're in a moment of feeling great, that's your present you. It's so simple. So stand in a moment right here, right now, even for 15 seconds, and ask yourself, do you feel good right now in the outfit you're wearing? Do you love the color? Do you love the fit? Do you love the style? The goal is to get really good at feeling really good, starting with what you wear. Just a quick pro tip, One thing you might want to try is to go in your closet right now and find the one outfit that makes you feel your best. Stand in it. Gaze at yourself in the mirror. Really let yourself feel it. Then use that as a barometer for everything else you wear. It should feel that good or better. Number 3, anything not in your size. Have you ever been to like a fair or a carnival and stepped into a fun house? There are those crazy experiences where there's mirrors that change how you look and what your dimensions are. It's very easy to get lost, and it makes you question what's really real. Self-image is sometimes like a fun house. And the antidote for any image distortion is owning your full body size today. So I want you to stop wearing things that aren't your size. It might be too big, it might be too small. And just a side note, if you're on a journey to transform or evolve your body, that's wonderful. Good for you, first of all. Let your closet support you in that journey. Wear things for your weight right now. The human being that is garnering the energy to become that next size, she needs to be all in on her size right here, right now. Number 2, clothes that make you uncomfortable in any way. The biggest rule, if it digs, squeezes, or slides, it's time to say your goodbyes. Did you like that one? Life, I think, is way too short for clothes that itch, squeeze, pull, or make you feel anything less than amazing. So your best outfits are the ones that let you move, let you breathe, let you fully be yourself. One example of this I see time and time again is denim. We can get into a trap where we collect denim, hoping that it looks just as good on the model as we feel in it in the mirror. And I just think there's way too many jean options out there at every price point for them to ever feel subpar. If they cut off circulation, fall down every 5 minutes, you're constantly pulling them up, or kind of give you that muffin top that makes you feel a little self-conscious, it's time to move on. And there's way too much good fashion out there to let this happen. So if anything in your closet is making you feel uncomfortable, don't ever wear it again. And the number 1 thing not to wear ever again is anything that makes you feel less than 100% you, fully alive, free, satisfied, happy, successful. If you don't step into a room feeling like the most confident version of yourself, I would suggest a goodbye pile. And this is something to fight for in relationship to yourself. Let go of anything that dims your light, or even more so, makes you question yourself. You are exquisite. That is the truth. You are beautiful. Your closet should be a place of confidence, not compromise. Let go of these 10 things, and I promise you, you will feel so much better. You will feel so much lighter, and you will give yourself permission and space for so many more better, beautiful things. And if you want even more of this, I created a free guide to take you deeper into these 10 things. Everything is in description. Download it, work through it, and see what happens. With that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell me in the comments, what's one thing you're no longer going to wear? I can't wait to hear. Thank you for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Mwah.